Solid. Let's get on the move, shall we? In yesterday's vlog, I told you that I'm going to, what on earth am I witnessing right here? That is a older bloke in the middle of a country road, razzing at full speed in a electric mobility thing. That is rather interesting. This guy in front of me thinks he owns a tank. He's driving in the middle of the road when there is plenty of space for him to stay in his lane. He's also driving slow, which is making this experience rather boring. Oh, there's horses, and I've got a loud exhaust. See, I could take off right now, but my exhaust is loud and I don't want to startle the horses. So I'll keep it chill. You can't even see me. I'm just covered by darkness. You can see the background though, which is always nice, I guess. Very cinematic. You know, who's that driver? The Stig. That's a Top Gear reference if you don't know. No one knew who the Stig was. And to this day, do we really know who the Stig is? I'm driving a 1999 MX-5. All right, off we go. Ah, yes. This car doesn't shine on the A roads. It doesn't shine on the motorways. This car shines in the country lanes. This car shines on the B roads. That's where this car really shines. It's low, it's aerodynamic, it sticks to the floor like glue. You can take those corners in a very tight fashion. And as you come out of those corners, this has that 1.8 naturally aspirated engine, which isn't the fastest in the world, but is rather nippy due to its power to weight ratio. Okay, right, let's just get to this place where I want to talk about, shall we? But before we do anything, I need a coffee to start my day. I don't rely on coffee. I rely on sleep, adequate amounts of rest. But I like the stimulation a coffee gives you in the morning. It gives me some inspiration, some motivation, and some creativity. Keeps me alert.
How can I help?
Could I get a large toffee latte, please?
A large toffee latte. Anything else for you?
No, thank you.
Thank you for that star around for me.
Lovely, cheers. How's it going, my friend? All is well. Thank you very much. You too, my friend.
Hi.
Lovely. Could I get a couple of sugars, please?
Sorry?
Could I get a couple of sugars, please? Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a lovely day.
That Jesus operates from a place of victory where the battle has already been won.
He said that praise is a sound of faith. The things he has given to us as believers, to change our atmosphere. Believers, as we go to the communion table,
So yes, I go to church. Church is the thing that has become a very important part of my life, a very significant part of my life. Now, I know some of you ladies and gentlemen might think, oh, talking about religion, he's a Christian. Don't worry. I'm not going to push anything on you, ladies and gentlemen. Instead of talking about Christianity itself, the religion and the practice, let's talk about how it's impacted my training, as this YouTube channel is mostly about the hoisting, heaving and hauling of heavy ass weight. Going to church every Sunday has developed my ability to be rather committed to something, to be rather disciplined to a practice. I said that it's made me more of a committed and disciplined person because I attend church every Sunday. No matter how I feel. I could feel bad, I could feel good. Might not be feeling 100%, but I still turn up. Combine that with a strict training regime, it only reinforces the level of commitment and discipline that I have. It's created more structure and more routine in my life. Not only has going to church given me more faith in the world that we live in and the reality that we exist in, but it's given me more faith in my ability to achieve my goals, in my ability to reach the destination in life I want to end up at. So it's made me more committed and disciplined to my training. It's created structure and routine in my life. And it's also given me more faith in life in general. It's made me a better person, a more thoughtful and mindful person about the things that I say and the things that I do. And it's also helped me become more grateful and appreciative of the people and things I have in life. Excuse me. So why wouldn't I attend church? I've become a more thankful person, even for the small things in life. And I've always been a rather grateful and appreciative and thankful person. I've always been quite committed and disciplined. I've always been quite mindful and thoughtful. This just reinforces that. But yes, I won't ramble on for too long. I have a bunch of IKEA furniture that I've got to assemble. So let's pick up the family wagon, take it to the static caravan and get assembling. A slight deviation in the plan. I was supposed to go straight to my static caravan, unpack and assemble the IKEA furniture that I bought yesterday, but Brandon Harding, owner of Hardbody, an equipment company, the same equipment that I use in all of my videos, is down in my hometown with his girlfriend to see his girlfriend's parents. He wants to do a quick photo shoot with me, and then he's got to shoot back up to Birmingham. Behind the scenes is currently being filmed.
Beautiful.
Put one behind me.
I'm so glad you wore black shorts as well.
Well, I thought white and black would be the best option.
So good.
It's just contrasts well with it, doesn't it? Right.
Shooting Mr. Ryan Price, there is never a dull moment. No.
I forgot about the mic.
What do you mean?
It's been on me the whole time in the
I
shot.
can get that. I can edit it out.
Edit it out.
There is nothing you can't edit these days. You can actually edit some muscles on Ryan as well.
Take a few steps back from you.
What
Because the air that you're breathing out is probably contaminated with whatever's lurking within your immune system.
I'm not very well. I'm shooting ill, and Ryan's keeping his distance.
I am. I actually feel like I'm going to shit myself. Right, ladies and gentlemen, this is where you're going to have some faith in me. Got some wood here and a log burner. You can only imagine what's going to be happening next. We have fire and we have fuel. Sizzle my timbers. It's sizzling. But yes, you as the viewer and a part of my audience is going to have some faith in me. I've come up with an idea. I'm going to leave a timestamp. This is the last log. After this last log, I will have no more logs. I'm going to need to buy some more. Okay, lovely. But yes, as I was saying, the timestamp. You'll be able to click on the timestamp and it will send you right to the training segment of this vlog. If you would like to skip the non-training segments of this vlog. That way I tailor to the people that are really liking the non-gym stuff and the people that just want to see the gym stuff. This newfound journey of mine, vlogging every single day for whenever, I've not put a timestamp on it. The longer I keep this whole vlogging thing up, the stronger our relationship will become. And if this vlogging stuff really kicks off and does well, then I can take you on all sorts of journeys. Not just doing my day-to-day things, but traveling abroad, going to different places, seeing new things. I think one thing I'd love to do is travel the world and train at different gyms. I'd love to go to the United States of America, head over to Texas and train at the Starting Strength gym there. Maybe even meet Mark Rippleton and get him to say 5x5 because I like the way he says it. 5x5, something like that. Maybe even do 5x5. Anyway, I won't keep you for too long. Tomorrow's vlog is going to consist of me unpacking and assembling the IKEA furniture within my static caravan, and training. I'm sure there'll be other bits and bobs I'll add in between the unpacking and assembling of the IKEA furniture and the training. For instance, every Monday I go to a cafe called the Art Club in Dover. I sit there for a good 2 hours, maybe even 3, replying to DMs and messages on Instagram and TikTok, replying to comments, brainstorming and coming up with new short ideas, and now I guess I'll be thinking about where I want to take this YouTube channel. When you set off on a new adventure, there's always a risk because you don't know what you're getting yourself into. There is a constant feeling of the unknown. I have a lot of uncertainty. I worry that all of you ladies and gentlemen are just going to disappear because this isn't what you signed up for, you know. You came to my channel for my training vlogs. But you know what? I'm really enjoying doing this. I'm having a lot of fun. And I wasn't having a lot of fun doing the training vlogs. I want to show you guys and girls the bigger picture, not just one part of my life. I like the idea of being more personal with you ladies and gentlemen. You ladies and gentlemen are really my only friends. My dad passed away 4 years ago. My best friend followed 3 months later. My dad and my best friend were the only male figures I had in my life. My dad was there to guide me, to help me make good decisions in my life, and my best friend was there to talk about these sorts of things. You know, I spoke to him about the death of my father and the amount of grief that I was feeling at the time. I spoke to him about my newborn child that I had and how I wish my father could see her grow up, and all of the memories that we've created together. I spoke to him about stuff outside of life, you know, the gym, funny memes on Facebook, and then 3 months later, he dies. And I've lost my father and my best friend. I've lost my guide, and I've lost my brother. 2 years after the death of my father and the death of my best friend, I started posting on social media. 2 years later, I have just under 400,000 followers between Instagram and TikTok, and almost 10,000 on here. I've been to several events. I've spoke to probably thousands of people who follow me through social media or at these events. And you, ladies and gentlemen, are my friends. You are the people that I feel most comfortable speaking about these things to. And that to me is enough.